Lesson 27, Other GST and Audit Reports. In this chapter, we will discuss about other GST reports like tax rate wise output tax, purchase expense wise ITC, bill wise ITC reversal, and HSN wise summary. Apart from this, we'll discuss GST audit reports. Using GST audit reports, you can check accuracy of data as per the GST rules and regulation. So first of all, we'll go to display menu. In the display menu, we are going to GST reports option. Then we are further selecting the GST other reports option. Here first option is tax rate wise output tax. Using this option, you can view tax rate wise bifurcation of output tax IGST, CGST, SGST. On selecting this option, you need to specify the starting date and ending date, that is the date range for which you want to generate the report. Then click the OK button. On clicking the OK button, a tax rate wise output tax window is appearing, which is first showing the rate of tax like 5% regular, 5% RCM, 12% regular, 12% RCM. That is for these particular tax rate, what is the taxable amount, IGST amount, CGST amount, SGST amount, or cess amount, if any. Next is purchase expense wise ITC. Using this option, you can view purchase expense account wise details of taxable amount, ITC amount, and ITC eligible amount. On selecting this option, purchase expense wise ITC window is appearing with various report option. Here first of all you need to specify the starting date ending date, that is the date range to be considered for generating the report. Then is consider voucher date oblique purchase bill date. Specify V in this data field if you want to consider voucher date, that is the date as specified in the header of the voucher, or specify P if you want to consider purchase bill date, that is the date as specified in the GST reporting details window that appeared during voucher entry. Next, include RCM input. Specify yes in this data field if you want to include RCM input also, and then is show tax bifurcation. Specify yes in this data field if you want to view tax bifurcation also. Click OK button. On clicking the OK button, a purchase expense wise ITC window is appearing, which is first showing the name of the purchase or the expense account, then taxable value, total ITC amount, then IGST, CGST, SGST amount, and then is total ITC eligible, that is the amount of ITC which is eligible for claim, and then further IGST, CGST, and SGST ITC amount. So this is the format of this particular report. Next is bill-wise ITC reversal. Using this report, you can check voucher-wise details of ITC reversal for one party, selected party, group of parties, or all parties. This report is required to view details of ITC reversal for those vouchers on which ITC is claimed but payment is not made to the party within 180 days. On selecting this option, this is asking report is to be shown for one party, group of parties, all parties, or selected parties. So you can select the required option for which you want to generate the report. Here we are selecting the all parties option. Then next specify the report date, that is the date on which report is to be generated. Then consider pending bills older than days. Here you need to specify the number of days, that is the pending bills older than this number of days will be considered in the report. Click OK button. On clicking the OK button, a bill-wise ITC reversal window is appearing, which is showing party name, total amount, pending amount, taxable amount, and then IGST, CGST, SGST amount. Next is HSN Wise Summary. Using this summary, you can view the summary of inward and outward supplies HSN wise. That is, this report will filter on the basis of HSN. On selecting this option, this is asking, do you want to generate report for inward supplies or outward supplies? That is, report is to be shown for inward supplies or outward supplies. Then next, specify the starting date, ending date. Do you want to consider purchase bill date or voucher date? Show tax rate wise bifurcation. Specify yes in this data field if you want to view tax rate wise bifurcation. Then filter on party. Specify yes in this data field if you want to view this report for a particular party, and then in the next field select party field you need to select the required party. Next is filter on purchase type. Specify yes in this data field if you want to view report for a particular purchase type, and then in the select purchase type field select the required purchase type. Click OK button. On clicking the OK button, an HSN Wise Summary for Inward Supplies window is appearing as we are viewing this report for inward supplies. The report is showing HSN, unit, description, unit quantity code, quantity, total value, taxable value, and so on. Next is input available on existing stock. Input available on existing stock report displays the input amount available on stock purchased before 30th June 2017, that is before the implementation of GST. Users who are required to file Trans 1 and Trans 2 can refer to this report. Next is GST audit reports. Using reports provided under GST audit reports menu, you can check accuracy of data as per the GST rules and regulation. Here, first report is common mistakes. This report shows the mistakes made in various master types. Basically, the report will show the list of account masters or item master in which some invalid data is entered or which have some mistakes. First of all, it's showing master type, then invalid state, item accounts, then total number. If you press enter key on any of the field, then its further details will be shown. Like we have pressed enter key on the item master type, then it's showing a name of the items and the mistakes in those particular items. Like in these item masters, tax category is not specified. Then if you press enter key on the account master type, this is showing the list of account master in which there is some mistake. The reason or the description of the mistake is also given, like SSC HSN description is not specified in these particular masters. Next is parties with invalid GSTIN report. This report displays those parties in which invalid GSTIN has been specified along with the reason for inaccuracy of the GSTIN. The report can be generated for all parties, group of parties, or selected parties. On selecting this option, this is asking select account master range. That is, you want to generate report for all parties, group of parties, or selected parties. So you can select the required option and then click OK button. On clicking the OK button, a parties with invalid GSTIN window is appearing, which is showing the name of the party, then the state of the party, GSTIN of the party, and reason for invalid GSTIN, that why the GSTIN is invalid for this particular party. Next is invalid tax rate and voucher. Using this report, you can view details of those transactions or voucher in which invalid tax rate is specified or tax rate is not specified, or you can say in which tax entries are invalid or inaccurate. For example, you have used a central party in the voucher, but you have applied the local tax like CGST and SGST, or invalid tax rate is specified for an item, like the item is taxable at 5%, but in the voucher you have used the 12% tax rate. So all such type of entries will be shown in this particular report. On selecting this report, this is asking you want to review report for sale vouchers, purchase vouchers, or accounting vouchers. Then it is asking report to be generated for local transactions, central transactions, or combined, that is for both type of transactions. Next, specify the date range, vouchers belonging to which will be considered for generating the report. And then on the screen, you can view the invalid tax return sales report, in which is showing details of the vouchers along with the reason, like why there is invalid tax rate in this particular voucher. So it is showing reason also, like region mismatch. Next is reconcile accounts and GST. Reconcile accounts and GST report displays those sale purchase voucher due to which difference in balance sheet and GST summary is occurring. For example, you have entered a sale voucher in which taxable amount is 1000 rupees. Further, freight and forwarding charges of rupees 200 are levied in the voucher, and these charges are adjusted in sale account. Hence, now your taxable amount is rupees 1000, but the sale amount is 1200. So these kind of vouchers or entries will be listed in this particular report. On selecting this report, this is asking you want to reconcile GST and accounts for sales voucher, purchase voucher, or accounting voucher. So you can select the required option. Then you need to specify the starting date, ending date. Next is ignore difference of amount up to rupees, that is up to which amount difference can be ignored. Then is reconcile only tax amount, that is you want to reconcile only the tax amount, and include income in taxable amount, you want to include income also in the taxable amount. Click OK button. On clicking the OK button, a reconcile GST and account window is appearing, which is showing the voucher due to which difference in the balance sheet and the GST summary is appearing. So it's showing the amount as per account and as per GST. You can see both the amounts are different. It's showing as per account the taxable amount is 2,08,000, and as per GST the taxable amount is 2,09,500. So this report will list such kind of vouchers. Next is GST Expense Audit. Using GST expense audit report, you can check GST type specified for expense account in account master and GST nature selected at the time of entering voucher for recording the expenses same or not. Under this report, there are two options. First is expense GST nature wise. This report shows comparison of expense as per GST type selected under account master with GST nature selected at the time of entering voucher. So basically, this report will first list the GST type as selected in the account master of the expense account. On selecting this option, BIS is asking report to be shown for all expense, group of expense or one expense. Then you need to select the GST nature if you want to generate report for a particular GST nature, or you can select the all option if you want to generate report for all GST nature. Specify the starting date, ending date, vouchers belonging to which will be considered for generating the report. Click OK button. On clicking the OK button, an expense GST nature wise window is appearing, which is first showing the expense account and the expense GST type as specified in the account master. So basically, the report will be filtered on GST type as specified in the expense account. Voucher GST nature, that is the GST nature as specified in the voucher. Next is GST nature expense wise. This report shows comparison of expense as per GST nature selected at the time of entering voucher with GST type selected under account master. So basically, this report will filter on the basis of GST nature as specified in the voucher. On selecting this option, BIS is asking report to be generated for all expense, group of expense, one expense. So you can select the required option. Next, you need to select a particular GST nature if you want to generate report for particular GST nature, or you can select the all option if you want to generate report for all the GST nature. Specify the starting date, ending date, click OK button. On clicking the OK button, a GST nature expense wise window is appearing, which is first showing voucher GST nature, that is the GST nature as selected in the voucher, total amount, then expense account, name of the account, and then the expense GST type, that is GST type as specified for this particular account in the account master, and the amount. So this is the format of this particular report. In this chapter, we have discussed about the other GST reports and GST audit reports. At the end of the chapter, we have provided certain exercise. You can view the exercise on screen and attempt it. Hope after going through this chapter, you would be able to easily understand other GST reports and GST audit reports. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.